just a short drive from the city. Karen Fork Organic sits surrounded by rolling tea fields and open skies. The air feels cleaner, the pace slower, the space where everything, from crops to chickens, grows naturally. We met with the owner of a local farm, a Karen Fork Organic Products, who shared how he nurtures his chickens and eggs, from organic feeds to fresh, natural produce. This is where Keekapu's journey from farmer to consumer truly begins.
Good afternoon, thank you so much. My name is Joseph Kimathi. I am the founder of Karen Fork Organic Chicken Products Limited. At Karen Fork, we majorly raise birds, the broilers, improved kienyeji, free-range layers, and cage-free layers. We also do some value addition where we package and sell our products to major outlets in the country, Keekapu Grocers among them. Yes, we've been in this business for the last 8 years, and we are happy for the expansion and the growth that we have experienced during this time of feeding our nation with flesh, healthy eggs, and chicken. It's in the way that we raise our birds. We are welfare enthusiasts. We love giving our birds the natural freedom. They are what we call the natural habits of a bird, like the sad bathing, pecking, roaming around. And so we ensure that our birds are taken good care of from day one to the way we feed them. The entire experience is different. When people consume our eggs and chicken, we are sure they are having healthy chicken, healthy eggs. So it is good for their health. Other than now, because we are also organic practitioners, so our birds are free of bacteria and antibiotics, because nowadays most feeds have been contaminated with antibiotics. So our eggs are natural. They are naturally bred, naturally raised, and therefore they are the best. We would recommend for all the consumers in our country and even beyond. Because we receive our day-old chicks, once they get to 8 weeks, we allow them to roam around, and we feed them using our own mixed feeds with maize and sunflower grown in our own farm organically without use of fertilizers or chemicals. That is why we say our products are organic. So the difference is the cage-free, they are in a large house. The free-range, they are roaming around, but in the evening, they come in the house for safekeeping and to keep them from harsh weather conditions. Yes. And now from the cage-free, that is where we have our organic, the free-range, we have organic free-range eggs. And for the cage-free, the ones that are in one big house or big go-down, we have the yellow yolk brands in our outlets. So these are the two major brands that we are dealing with currently as Karen Fork. We wake up at 6 in the morning, and first thing is to ensure we check on our birds, how they slept. Their houses are well made to ensure that rodents and pets, they don't get access to the houses, so that they are safe. So when you come in the morning, we assess them, we clean the drinkers and the feeders, give them the fins, the supplement fins, and as you can see, where they stay, it is well fenced and they are safe. So we ensure we give them clean feeds, clean water, and when they are allowed to roam around, the environment is safe from predators. That's why we fenced our farm. It's a big farm, they can roam around as they fend for themselves. However, we give them supplementary feeds so that they can be able to eat. Because ideally, a mature bird is supposed to consume 140 grams of feeds per day. So that one is not available when they roam around. That is why we supplement with our own mixed feeds. On the other hand, we also raise the cage-free birds. You realize currently most farmers are doing the caging system. The caging system is like imprisoning a bird. If the bird is not able to interact with other birds, it's not able to do the normal chicken behavior, like sunbathing and moving around, interacting with the others. That is why we keep our birds in a large house where they enjoy the natural light, which is enough. They also have litter where they can do the sunbathing, and also they can roam around, interact with other birds as they do the pecking, especially what we call the pecking order. Birds have a hierarchy in the way they are created by God, and we allow them to grow in a natural environment. The benefit is that our chicken are free of antibiotics. Because when you consume birds where chicken are given excessive antibiotics, you receive these antibiotics in your body. So when you consume antibiotics when you are sick, the response is low, or you can experience a response. That is why most customers prefer our eggs, because they are free of antibiotics. We request that we be supported by our customers because we need to be sustainable. Raising the free-range birds, sometimes we lose some of them because of the outside conditions. So that is why when they support us by buying from us, we are able to sustain these high health standards and the welfare of our birds, and even as we are able to pay our staff. We have many staff who help us in managing the farm, who are helping us in sales, and therefore sustainability is key. We receive our day-old birds in our brooders. A brooder is a place that is sterile. It is disinfected. It has warmth and lighting for the day bird, because a day-old chick requires both warmth, fins, and good lighting. So the first 1 week, we heat our brooders with a gas brooder. We keep reducing 1 degree every day until they are 8 weeks. That's the time when they don't require any heat. Now they have been able to grow their own feathers. They can keep themselves warm. We feed them with the chick mash when they are day old, and clean water. That enables them to grow. At the 8 weeks, we introduce growers mash. This is also again mixed from our own farm. We feed the growers mash until they are 18 weeks, where we gradually introduce the layers mash. 50-50 when you're introducing, you reduce the old feeds as you increase the new feeds, so that to avoid the stomach discomforts, you need to introduce the change gradually. So a grown bird, about 6 months, requires 140 grams of well-balanced layers mash daily. So from there on, they have started laying. You correct the eggs on an hourly basis, so that the eggs you don't experience a lot of breakages, and so that also birds don't see the wetness of the egg. If it is broken, So they don't learn to feed on the eggs. Because when they learn to feed on the eggs, it can learn you as a farmer into losses. That is our process, but maybe I will start with the process of ordering the eggs or collecting them from the nest. We have provided enough laying nests in our houses because birds naturally, when they are laying, they are producing their own children, and they would want to hide their children. That is why you need to provide them with a nest that is dark. If it is very lightened, they will have the stress and they will lay less. So you also provide litter so that when they lay, the eggs are not very dirty. And then you correct the eggs on an hourly basis using trays. A trays like this one. And the eggs are supposed to be stored with the broader side facing upward or the narrow side facing downwards, because the egg has some breathing pores on the broader side. This is where we have the air bag. So the eggs are supposed to be stored on the narrow head facing downwards. That ensures that there is enough aeration. So once they are corrected, they are transported to our receiving and pack house, where they are cleaned using the scrubbers. Again, eggs are not supposed to come into contact with water or dirty water, because the shell itself is impermeable. It allows some substances, so it can allow germs if it is added with water, and that reduces its lifespan. Normally, an egg will stay fresh for 30 to 45 days if it is placed in a clean environment that is free of any contamination. Yes, once the eggs are cleaned and sterilized, we have 3 packages. We have a small pack for a smaller family or for bachelors, that is 6-pack. Also, we have a family pack, 15 eggs, and also we have our jumbo pack, which is a 30 tray pack. So these are the 3, and they are packed in cartons that are branded and transported to the market using our vans and lorries around the country, or to our distributors like Keekapu Grocers. Normally, we meet them and show what we are doing, and we bring them on board, and then we deliver in bulk to their stores, who now in turn and distribute to the various customers. Some could have a stationary store where customers can pick. Others are doing online marketing and delivery like Keekapu Grocers are doing, and we are happy with the partnership that we are enjoying currently. Our customers are very happy. They say that our eggs are fresh and they are tasty. That's why they keep on coming. Once you taste current fork eggs or chicken, you keep coming back. We have our customers from all over, from Mombasa, Kisumu. They order and they are sent from wherever they are. There are those that think it is a myth. There are those that think it is not practical. But you can see you visited our farm, you've seen our practices, you've seen our rooming birds, you've seen our feeds. So I'd want to tell them that although the caging is a shortcut and it can give the practitioners more volumes, it is not sustainable, because it's like you disregard the welfare of the birds. And therefore, we ask all the viewers and our customers to support organic farming, because only then that you can be able to be assured of quality, healthy food, which is good for our lives and to keep diseases away. Is that Current Fork is our authentic organic farm where we produce a natural eggs and chicken. And if they buy from our stockist, Keekapu, they will not regret because Keekapu exclusively sells eggs and chicken from our farm. Thank you so much. Thank you for coming. Thank you for your time and taking interest to learn about how we produce so that as you sell, you can sell from a point of information.